Spending time alone. This is a common question that I always get asked because I think I'm a person who really thrive and love spending time alone. So this is actually something a podcaster asked me to join on their show to be a guest and talk about why spending time alone doesn't mean that you're lonely. And I find that these two things are very different, but some people or people out there might think that if you do things alone, you don't have someone accompanying you, means that you're lonely, but it's not. To me, I think spending time alone and spending time with yourself is such a beautiful thing. It's the biggest way to really be present. Not saying that being with other people don't make you present, but sometimes when you're with others, you're talking, you're catching up. But when you're spending time alone, you're really there to enjoy that moment, that thing that you're doing, and soaking in the feelings that you're feeling as well. Whereas the word lonely to me is feeling like you are surrounded by people, but there is no one you can rely on and no one you can lean on. Whereas when I'm spending time alone, this is just a time I choose for myself. And spending time alone is very crucial, and I find that me time and spending time alone is a form of self-care. It's actually necessary for you to know how to spend time alone as a form of self-care. I also have a podcast with my husband that shares all forms of these types of conversations, which is all around building better mindset for better relationships. So if you're interested in hearing more about mindset, relationship things, I'll leave a link here, and then you can also join there and check out our episodes. One of the questions was examples from your daily life where you feel the benefits of being alone. I don't feel like it's a benefit or it should be a benefit. It's meant to be a part of your life, just like how you spend time with your friends, spend time with your family. It's spending time with yourself as opposed to spending time alone. I think that word alone makes people think it's lonely, maybe because the word lone is in there. So a lot of people ask me how I'm so okay spending time alone. And this question is really related to not just taking yourself out shopping, going out eating dinner somewhere by yourself, but it's also relating to how I'm so okay sitting alone, doing nothing, and being okay with hearing my thoughts inside. I've had conversations with people, and a lot of people do struggle to sit alone because of all the internal chatter. But the journey with this is that this is actually how I grew up. I think I actually had to learn things the opposite way. While others had to learn how to spend time alone and be okay being alone, I had to learn how to include other people and how to be okay to share my inner thoughts and what I'm picking apart about all the thoughts I have coming in and out of my mind. Learn how to include people and how to be more open and share my inner thoughts, because I was always so in my thoughts. Not that I'm overthinking, but I just sit there and really break apart my own thoughts. But I didn't know that I could share this with other people and share it with the people around me, and know that that was okay and be okay to be vulnerable. That's what I had to learn. But all in all, I think spending time alone isn't lonely, and it shouldn't feel lonely. It should be something that's very intimate. I know that sounds funny, but it's intimate because you're spending time with yourself, giving yourself self-care, and it's not something that you should be afraid of. So if it's something that you've been thinking about, something you want to try, I highly encourage it. And if you ever want to ask me questions about spending time alone, feel free to leave your comments below. But until next time, I'll see you in my next video.